I've been watching you.
Hello everyone, my name is Hxnleyy and welcome to episode number 24 of my Liverpool career modes. Now, before I kick into the episodes, I am going to have to apologise. When I was trying to do something, basically I was trying to get like more than 4 saves on a FIFA career mode. It is possible, by the way. I'll just quickly show you actually. I've got like 8 saves, as you can kind of see there. I kind of messed up this series in a sense, so for some reason it wouldn't go it went as far back as October. So when you're looking at some of these games now, like the first game against Inter in the first leg, and now we've got PSV, and it's just as I say, it went as far back as October. So I think it was around here or something. That's for some reason it was just saved as. I'm not too sure why, but I kind of had to sim enough the rest of these, and I kind of made sure that we still kind of had to the stage that we are at the last episode, if you know what I mean. So we are through to the finals of the Carabao Cup. We're through to the next round of the FA Cup, as you can kind of see there. Just unfortunately, in the league and everything, the league standings, even transfers as well, is going to be a lot different. I think Junior might have been the top goal scorer with 7 goals. Like, it's not the case now. We've still got Mane as well. I was for some reason unable to get the transfers that I tried to do last time around. So if you can remember that far back as well, we had Martial, we had Mane, and we still got them both on here. We did manage to get one of the signings, which, as you can see there, Leroy Sané. But we don't have Coutinho, we don't have Fabian. So it's basically like the only transfer that we managed to make was Sané. And because I sim so much as well, if you go on here and look at the squad morale, like it's got a fair few players that are unhappy. And you even got like Alisson that is very unhappy at the club as well. I had about like 4 players wanting to kind of leave in the transfer window. Obviously I didn't let them happen, because at the time I didn't actually let him go at all or anything, so it's a bit unrealistic if I was going to let him go now. I tried my best to kind of make best of a situation, which is completely my fault really. Like I said, I just tried to get a few more saves on my career modes. So this episode, I did sim the first leg against PSV, which you can see there, we won 3-2, I can't remember, I don't even know if that was a home or away leg. That seemed like it was an away leg, so we're at home now. We've got 3 away goal advantage, and that we'll probably play that too. We've got the final against Manchester City. We'll probably sim this one against Southampton. We'll play this one against PSV. We'll play this one against Leicester. And that will probably wrap up the episode at Tottenham. Again, like I said, I do apologise for the mess up. I tried my best to kind of fix it. I tried like rebooting saves and everything, but it all just kind of got me to like the same mark. So I tried to do the best of a rubbish situation, to be honest. But hopefully this won't affect the series too much. So literally the only change that we do make is put Gomez alongside Van Dijk in that defence. So we kind of got like the season 1 defence. Casey, Fabinho, Talisca in that midfield with Sané, Firmino and Salah, which is, to be honest with you, it kind of looks like a season 1 team. Just with literally Talisca and Sané. Well, that's the only difference that is. I'm quite proud of that. Can we beat Man City in the Carabao Cup? Live at Wembley Stadium. We are the away team, even though technically we're both the away team because it's neither of our stadiums, but that is the cup we will be playing for, the Carabao Cup. They've had quite an easy run, City, to be honest with you. Like, we had like Chelsea, Everton and Spurs, I think, in the lead up here. They had like some probably League 1, League 2 team in the lower table teams. But anyway, let's see. Man City's line up. They have Edison in there. So I see Walker right back, Otamendi, Stones and Mendy at left back. I'm guessing Kramer's the holding mids. Oh, we sold Celebos. Oh yeah, we did sell Celebos to Man City. I completely forgot about that as well. To get in Sane. Because they were wanting a midfielder. So, and at the time, we did technically sell Celebos to a rival. I know it was to Napoli. However, we did get rid of him and we got him Fabian. But to get in Sane in this case, because I did try my best to kind of recreate all the transfers, we gave them player in Celebos. And speaking of Celebos, he's actually just almost done bits there by knocking it into the boiler into the box in the first 2 minutes. Sane, I need to change Sane's number too, but this is nice. Leroy Sane, he's got the pace past him. It's a foul. Trying to knock it into the box for Firmino! The first attack of the game, we played the advantage because it was a foul on Leroy Sane, as you see Walker tripping him up. The cross in the box found the Brazilian, and he also beat Edison to make it 1-0 in the final. I was also thinking as well, I'll probably do this for next season, making it 5-minute games instead of 6, so it will probably be that little bit more tense, I guess. Because at the moment, if we kind of go down, we tend to have like a little bit of time to kind of pull it back in a sense. And I noticed a lot of people, or a lot of career mode YouTubers, tend to do about 5 to 4 minute games. And I always wonder why, because like it's just, you don't get the, De Bruyne up, nice Alisson. You don't normally get, I thought, the kind of grip of the game and anything, and that is a lovely ball actually. Into Leroy Sane. Sane. Sees it. Oh my gosh, Talisca, what was that? Again, it's because Sane is just literally doing bits on this wing at the minute. And Talisca! Oh my gosh. It's another Brazilian that has gone past the Brazilian. It was nice of him to get him forward to kind of put a bit of pressure on. And that is the pressure that we needed to put on City in this game. Celebos? Oh, De Bruyne, yeah. I think De Bruyne was always getting in those sort of positions to kind of at least get one goal. And City have literally just got, look, you can't leave him with that much space. I know Alisson's been doing alright so far, but you can't leave him that much space. He will punish you. All straight, all up in the box, and Aguero has pulled it back to 2-2. Wow, I wasn't expecting that at all. Like, it went into the path of, I don't think it meant to go in there, but the fact it went into the path of Aguero, it just was very fortunate for them. And now we came from a position where we was very comfortable, it's gone back to the trio square again. Alright, we'll bring it up with Alisson. That's nice. That's what we wanted. That's exactly what we wanted. Sane's done it! Not going to celebrate against his former team. We'll be respectful in that manner. But that was kind of came from the goalkeeper in a sense. Not directly, but it started from there. And the former Man City player knocking it against his former keeper. And now it is 3-2, just before the half-time mark. What a thrilling Carabao Cup final this is. Funny thing is though, I don't think I've even seen Salah like near enough this game, you know. Can't let Aguero get the shot off. Why is it not letting me get into Van Dijk? I was trying to switch so much to get to Van Dijk, but he wouldn't let me. And he just had so much time to kind of compose himself in that position. And now Aguero has got a brace. And that is lovely into Bobby Firmino. Can he get it off? Of course he can. The Brazilian also gets a brace. And it makes the game even more interesting by making it 4-3 in the 60th minute. Nice pass by Anderson to Talisca. It feels like the Brazilians first are winning the show. De Bruyne wins it. Oh, he's actually won it. And Keita, he's got it in! I saw his stamina going down so much. That was a lovely interception by Mo Salah. Probably his first little bit of contribution to the attack I think they can see him do today. And Keita hitting it past Edison once again, and we get, for the second time in the match, another 2-goal advantage. And it's going to be almost a first time ball into the box. Let's only go as far as the corner though. Salah. Fabinho? Oh, he's got it! Fabinho! Another Brazilian getting involved with all the action. And he rarely scores too, so that was quite the nice header. Leaping. Rising. Scoring. And surely we can't bottle this now. Surely not. Oh, that is a lovely first time ball. And that's a lovely touch by Salah. Wow. Wow. What surprised me is how much space Zaha had. I don't get how he managed to get so much space there. Like, watch Zaha here. And Fabinho just completely went out of position and it just let Zaha score. Nice. Ali! Ooh. Testing Edison once again. I know I was literally saying beforehand, we can't surely bottle this. I'm a little bit worried. Wow, that was some game to kick off the episode, wasn't it? 6-4. 10 goals in a final. Like I said, from a neutral perspective, that's incredible. But from both managers' perspective, they'll acknowledge the fact that defending-wise, we were shambolic. Both teams. We did take off Van Dijk though, so unfortunately he's not going to be able to lift the trophy. But our vice-captain, so to speak, Joe Gomez, who we kind of use him as a captain for our other team, is going to pick up the trophy, and I'm happy with that. We are the Carabao Cup champions. Last season, we couldn't even get remotely close to it. And that could only mean one thing. Well, it can only mean a few things, should we say. We get, obviously, the little bit of extra funding for next season. But it also means that we're expected to defend it as winners for next season. And if that doesn't deserve a like on this video, I do not know what does. Because, to be honest with you, yeah, how often do you see a 6-4 final in a game? We're scoring great goals, we're conceding a lot of goals. Yeah, I know we're not exactly great defensively in a minute. But, and I was really hoping I would have improved on that. I don't even know. I really don't. We only get 120 grand. Obviously for lower league clubs, that's a lot. 120 grand for winning one of the domestic cups. I'm baffled. We're going to play against Southampton. We're going to use our second team. And we're going to just let it sim, hopefully. We still haven't lost our way when it comes to simulations. Even though it does look like nothing just literally happened in the entirety of that first half. Is anything else going to happen? We've made a sub. We've made another sub. Ali scores a pen. That's nice. Just hopefully we can hold on to the win. No, Gabbiadini in the dying seconds of the game makes it 1-1. And that was our chance to kind of extend our lead a little bit further. I don't feel right in terms of playing this, considering the fact that the last game, Champions League game you would have saw was against Inter, and now it's against a completely different team in the same round. So I feel that I am just going to simulate this, and then we're going to just play a later game instead. We're at home. It's against PSV. We've got our first team. And let's watch it unfold. We've already got one in the first 5 minutes by Bobby Firmino, so I think it's 4-2 in aggregate now, I want to say. We've got some good players in there, like De Jong, I see. Thomas Zoet. It's 2-0 now. It's 3-0 because Mane's just got one. And that is surely... Oh, Milinkovic has been sent off. Imagine coming on Imagine coming on in the 58th minute and then getting sent off, and we do wipe the floor with PSV by getting a 4-0 win at home. For progression purposes, I think I am going to sim this one to... It's the quarterfinals. I'll promise you now, the other 2 games that we got lined up are going to be massive, massive games. In the league, I believe, as well, unless something else happens. But let's see. Again, nothing really happens. Oh, we got a goal in the first half this time around. It's by Ocampos. Can we respond? Because, you know, we've got this good team. Thank you to Liska. Now we get one more. One more would be ideal. It doesn't look like it. No, it's not going to happen. Oh, hello. It's going the distance here. Anything? We've still only made 1 sub, and they've won 4-3. They won 4-3 penalties. A little bit gutted by that, but again, I have to take responsibility for the fact that I simmed it. I didn't originally say I was going to play it. It could have been our chance to get be in the later stages of another cup competition. However, it is not going to be the case. So the Emirates Cup, we got 800k. For progressing into, well, for getting knocked out at that stage. Not winning it, just getting knocked out at that stage. If we win this, we only are 3 points ahead of Chelsea at the minute. If we win this, we can extend that lead, which will be very nice. We've got the main 11. The line up against Spurs. Hopefully we can get the win against them, because this is a big match. Spurs have Lloris in it. Roberto, Boateng, Alderweireld, Hxnleyy, Gundogan, De Hout, Koeman, Fernandes, and Koke, and I'm guessing Kane up front. Yep, of course. You know what I actually would like to see? Like, the Africa Cup of Nations and stuff like that happening, so... You have players like... Hello, Mane? Ooh. Yeah, players like Mane. And Salah and Africa, well, obviously, like your African players just kind of go away during the month of January. It would make things quite interesting in a sense. Alright. Talisca, please! No, Van Dijk! Oh, Van Dijk! The skipper getting a goal! The big man for the big occasion. And it's a very, very rare goal by Virgil van Dijk. Salah hit the cross in. I think it was headed off a Tottenham player, came off, I think, Koke. And then Van Dijk managed to get the shot off. Lloris actually managed to get a hand to it too. And that's his 2nd Premier League goal of the season. Oh my gosh. That stop did me. Look, that there. The little extra touch. And it's just been a dull game, to be honest with you. The only shots that have been on target were literally the goals. Are you still pass it into Kane? I wasn't expecting him to pass it back into Kane. Oh, that is the one we wanted. That is the one we wanted. Come on, Keita, please. I just don't get how they can just get so many players. Oh, for me, no. Van Dijk somehow is getting man of the match here, and I don't even know how. Oh, please, please. Oh. Hello. Go on. Keeper's punched it. Oh no, we've lost it. We've lost it. Oh, Spurs, man. They're like my kryptonite, especially when bloody Harry Kane. Alright, this is going to be the lineup of a couple tweaks. We've got Oblak in nets. We've got Gomez in the defence with Van Dijk, and we've got Ale instead of Talisca. I can't be dealing with another loss. Commentators think, are we going to draw now? Nice. De Gea in nets. Hxnleyy, Fernandez, and I'm not too sure the right back is. Rakitic, Pogba, and Fred. Wow, they're signed Dembele this time around, not Suso, Lukaku, and Rashford. We almost conceded within 2 minutes. What is wrong with me at the minute? We almost conceded in 2 minutes. Wow, Dele Alli's shot was straight to David De Gea though. Fabinho, Keita, straight into De Gea. And that's nice. That was absolutely beautiful. Please, if I want 2 things: clean sheet and a thrashing. I'll be happy then, because I'm a little bit in disappointment for the last game. And to be fair, it's a good job I did finesse it actually. Looking at that angle again, I was contemplating why didn't I lob it, but I just saw De Gea was still literally standing tall. Again, Mane. Please, Salah or Nacho. Right, that's it. That's the one. Fabinho, please. Van Dijk again. Second time, maybe. Ali. That's it. Make some sort of movement, please. Good save by De Gea. This is definitely a game where I feel like we could be winning at least 2 or 3 in a minute. We've had some very good chances. And again, finesse off. And once again, De Gea is carrying them. I would love to see the amount of shots we have taken in this first half. I really would, because it feels like we have been absolutely dominating them. They've managed to have 1 shot on target, 2 shots in the first half. We've managed to get 12, 7, 59, almost 60% possession. No wonder I feel like we should be winning, because, well, we should be. Oh no, that's a good... no, okay. Oh no, Rakitic! Oh, Black, you absolute legends. Well, I'll keep that. Where's the foul in that? Where was the foul in that? Should there not have been a foul? Look at that, he headbutted his kneecaps. Oh, Black, you absolute... Oh, Black has been huge in this. And I mean, absolutely huge. It's not even evenly matched though. This is the issue. It's not evenly matched. I have been absolutely destroying them most of this game. Okay, back in. Oh, beautiful, oh, Black. That's nice. Robertson. Look at the players in the box. Jesus! Ah! Man! Ah! I hate to say this, but it seems like we're really bottling the league at the minute. I think we've had 1 shot in the entirety of that second half. I'm not even joking. Jeez, this is gonna make the end of the season so much more interesting now. I'm not even joking. The fact that we have now Real Madrid again. I don't know if we had them in the semis last time, but let's see the other groups. Man City have the other big boss, the other big team. Wow, we actually have 4 English teams in the quarterfinals. I feel like just simming this one just to kind of wrap it up. I'll wrap it up while this is in the background as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a like if I swear I'll put the second team on, but okay, the first team it is. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more content. And leave a comment for any sort of feedback you would like to give me. It could be both positive or negative. It could be transfer suggestions. It could be anything. Interaction. I'm open to anything. And it looks like we're going to probably get a draw here, as Spurs are actually going to capitalise on this as well by winning 3-1 against Wolves. Yeah, of course, we're going to now slip even further down the table. This would have been like 3 seasons in a row we would have faced Real Madrid. I'm just saying. That is mad. But yeah, until next episode, I'll see you later. Take care.